Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options, I can pass that like Stockton. Just joshing, I'm spending this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10. I can put the ball in the end zone, put a bad bitch in the friend zone. This shit sound like an intro jet song, give me that tempo. Told Pool, he a fool with the shit. Told her, don't let her friends know.
What's up, y'all? I am back with another video. And today, y'all, we doing a mukbang. I mean, we already did a video before that. Yeah, so half our food is like gone. Not really, but halfway gone. Right. But I mean, we still have half a sandwich. We still have half a sandwich left and maybe some fries.
My fries nasty.
Okay, all right. So today, y'all, we gonna be doing a mukbang. A mukbang. We gonna be doing.
You good?
We gonna be doing a mukbang, y'all. So this mukbang is gonna be about our middle school days. Yeah, we had some fun ass middle school days.
No, my teachers used to blow.
All right, y'all. So let's get into this video.
Get a video.
All right. So, hold on. Who was mine? I got one. I think I got one.
No, it was one time the teacher blew you.
Blew
you all the way. Like you was ready to.
Oh, fucking Miss Openhagen.
Oh my God. Miss Openhagen used to blow.
She used to blow me, bro. Okay, so you know how like they got like certain dress codes or whatever? So I guess
one of them was leggings because you're showing off the curves.
Not really, because it wasn't a problem for real. So I used to wear leggings every single day, like, or sometimes I wear some jeans or some sweatpants, but every day it was 9 times out of 10 leggings. So one day I walked into the classroom or whatever, and I sit down. And to remind you, I'm like right by the door, so when y'all come in, I just sit down. Like I don't have to walk nowhere. I don't have to turn.
She moved me across the classroom because me and Kayla talked too much.
So then I walk in the classroom and she starts taking attendance. And I guess I get up and throw something away. And she's like, Kayla, can you come here for a second? So I was like, all right. I was like, what you want? And she's like, first of all, don't be disrespectful. I said, okay. And then she was like, I'm going to write you a pass to go to the office. I said, for what? Like, for what? So then she was like, because you're out of dress code. I said, how? How am I out of dress code? She was like, because your leggings. I said, I can wear leggings. I said, what's wrong with my leggings? She's like, I don't want you to get heated. I just want you. I said, no, what is wrong with my leggings?
She was like, something about them, you let them Spanish girls.
Right. I was like, you let them Spanish girls wear the leggings, but what's wrong with me wearing the leggings? Come on. So then she was like, no, let's not make this a racial issue. Bitch, you did make it a racial issue because these bitches are sitting up here with leggings on. I got on leggings. You saying something about it. And then so she was like, I'm about to call Miss Tassa. She was like, can you step outside? I said, all right. And so one of the girls in the classroom was like, she was like, girl, your leggings cute. And she was like, it's okay. Openhagen was like,
oh, no, I think it was Wahiba.
No, it was, what's her name? Fucking... she was real tall, but she was pretty. Dark skin. She hung out with Chelsea.
Afrida.
Yeah. So, yeah, she was like, your leggings are real cute. I was like, thank you. She was like, so I was like, all right. So I went in the hallway. So Miss Tassa came, right? And she was like, she went into the classroom and she was like, Miss Openhagen, which one of your students needed to be sent out? And she was like, the one that's in the hallway. First of all, bitch, I have a name.
I was laughing.
So then Miss Tassa was like, what's the issue? What's going on? You having a rough morning? I said, no. I said, I just got up to throw something away. And then she started talking about my leggings was too far. Like, my leggings, I got dress coded for my leggings. And she was like, okay, turn around. I turned around. She was like, turn back around. I turned to the side. And then I turned about face, right? So she was like, she looked at me, she was like, your leggings are fine. I said, that's what you know what? So I guess Miss Openhagen, big fat ass, thought I was about to get taken to the office and change. When I walked back in that classroom, she was like,
She was sick.
She was sick out of her motherfucking mind because she wanted me to change so motherfucking bad. I swear to God, because I'm making blue me.
But do you remember when she used to wear them pants and she had the holes where her drawers was showing?
Yes, bro. Like I don't know if she got
was
her
like
clothes
a big old watermelon. She was like,
yeah, she was big. Like, she was big for no reason. Like, I used to be like, what the heck, Miss Openhagen? Like, get it together.
oh, bro. One of my moments, bro, was in 6th grade, bro. I'm telling you, all my teachers in 6th grade was rude. No, not all of them, but only some of them. It was...
All of them, nigga.
No, not really. It was the first teacher was Miss freaking Morton. Miss Morton. She was a world history teacher. And then it was my English teacher, Miss Johnson. Let me tell you what Miss Johnson told me. So this one day, we're all in a class. Me and my best friend, Josephine. We're all in a class. We're like geeking and laughing. And I know we had this picture. And, okay, so in our old video, we said something about stick. In our picture, in our English picture, there was like this African boy on a joint. And we was, and I was like, ooh, that looked like stick. And then he was right there. And then we looked at him and we busted out and started laughing, right? So Miss Johnson kept on saying, what's so funny back there? And we're like, nothing. So we're just sitting there like laughing at these pictures. And then she said something. And I look at my best friend, I'm like, she's like a witch casting spells on all of us, right? My friend Mariah and my friend Fatia, they're like on this side. But the teacher didn't hear me. Mind you, the teacher did not hear what I said. They heard me and my best friend heard me. She's going to say, guess what they both did? They were both like, oh. Mind you, the classroom is freaking quiet. Why would you say oh? She was like, what happened? What she said? This girl's going to say, Heaven said you're a witch and you're ugly. What? What? Do you know what that teacher told me, bruh? She was like, this is why when you grow up, you will never have friends. I just sat in the back like, I was like, okay, I'm going to get my aunt to come handle you. Watch.
That's why you would never have friends.
Right. I went home, told my aunt. When I tell you, my aunt walked in there the next day in front of the whole entire class and cursed the lady out. When I tell you sis was sick, she didn't talk to me no more. I was just like, no. And then we had my history teacher, Miss Morton, bruh. She had some anger issues, bruh. She did. We used to be reading. Bruh, when I tell you her classroom was so freaking boring. She used to have this book. Like, we used to read books, history books, some stupid books. I don't know. And I remember I used to hold the book like this and be asleep. One day, I woke up and she was just like, I was like, oh. And the whole class started laughing. And she was like, why are you asleep? Why are you asleep? She was like, you know what? Get this paper and go to the library and fill it out. It's a paper that you'd be like, I would never do this again. I would never do this again. Tell me why. I was bad. In 6th grade, I was bad. I did not fill that paper out. I walked outside and I came back in. She was like, did you finish it? I said, here you go. I did it one time and that's it. One time she was like, this is uncalled for. She was like, you know what? I'm going to call your aunt and you're going to be in trouble. I said, her number is said it. She was like, oh, you're so disrespectful. You're so disrespectful.
You just said you was going to call my aunt. So
right. My aunt, mind you, my aunt never answered the phone. So I was like, go ahead and call her. And so she was like, you're so disrespectful. You're so disrespectful. So mind you, the whole class is geeking. And then she was like, you know what? Go to the principal's office. Mind you, I was cool with everybody in the principal's office. Except for when Miss McGee came. Mm-hmm. I was cool with everybody. Even the principal liked me. And she was like, Heaven, what are you in here for? You're never in here instead of you saying hi. I said, Miss Omega is tripping. She was like, what? She was like, tripping. I was like, oh, I said, she's mad. And she was like, why? I said, because I was asleep. She was like, why would you sleep? I said, I didn't go to sleep till like 12 or something. Because, in middle school, you don't stay up till like 1 or 2.
Yeah, no.
It's like 12. Like, that's the only latest you do. And she was like, oh, well, okay. She was like, I don't see any problems. It's not like you're causing any problem. You're not loud or anything. She told me to go back to the classroom. When I walked in, she was like, what are you doing here? I said, oh, Miss Stone said I could be back. I could come back. She was like, do I have to call her? Call her. Right. She was doing the most. And then you know what? Every time she was like, make it snappy or I call your pappy. What type of stuff? Right, and then she was like, the dum-dum candies?
Oh, yeah.
She used to give them to you and be like, you know what? Don't be a dum-dum.
Bitch, I will fuck you up. Bruh. No. It was this one time.
No, tell her about the time with that girl and her nose was like...
Okay, so I think, what was I at? Oh yeah, I think I just started high school. Was it? Yeah, no, it was middle school.
Mr. Klein. Was it Mr. Klein? The girl, like...
Oh yeah. Okay, so...
First period.
Yeah, so we had, I think this was about the time when Heaven switched into my first period in the morning. So we chilling, right? So I'm talking to Heaven, like we run our mouth. Like that's all we did was run our mouth.
That's
like,
why we always got in trouble.
That's why we always got in trouble, right? So one day I'm just talking, blah blah blah, and so I think we was doing
a project. No, we was watching the Elf
No,
movie.
We was doing a crossword.
And watching the Elf movie.
Yeah, we was doing
because it was like around Christmas time.
Yeah.
I think.
So there's a knock on the door. So I'm thinking like, who is missing out the classroom? Like everybody's in here. So I'm looking like trying to be nosy. And me in middle school, I was like, it better be a boy. And if it's a boy, he's mine. Like he's mine. So this girl, she like short or whatever. And I think she's like she was like Indian.
She them people that wear the joints over the head.
A Muslim.
The Hydra.
A Muslim.
Yeah.
So
man in the back.
So yeah, so I'm talking to Heaven, I look over, this girl walks in, right? I was like, oh.
And no, mind you, me and Kayla's
we didn't
faces,
see her face at first, bro. We did not see her face at first.
Our faces
bro.
is like, when she walked into the thing, we were all like,
at
like who?
first.
That you know how kids judge the person when they walk?
So,
that was us.
Yeah, so she walked in, so I saw like the side of her face. So I was like, I couldn't really see her because she was talking to the teacher. So I was like, hold on, wait till she turned around, blah blah blah. So I guess she turned around and he was like, let me find a seat for you, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, oh, right there.
Behind Kayla
me.
And next to me.
I was like, are you fucking serious? I was like, no. Not here. Not here, but when I tell you.
And when I tell you, I was hitting Kayla. I was like, stop. Because you know me. Kayla's the freaking bully out of us two. Yes, I was like, stop. And then I was geeking because she's stupid because you put your leg up on the seat. Yeah. And she was like, excuse me. You was like, what you want?
I was like, you're not sitting here.
And she was like, her nose was like.
Bro, I was like, no, you're not sitting here. And she was like, but the teacher. I said, no, you're not sitting here. And then Mr. Klein was like, Putty. Mommy's okay.
Talking to you.
Mommy's okay. Mommy's okay.
Yay.
Alright, so I was like, bro, you're not sitting here. And then throughout the school years, we became
all of us became closer.
Became friends. She was funny. It's just when she laughed, she was like I was like, oh my god. But yeah, we was cool or whatever.
Yeah, we all had fun.
We really did though.
Oh, y'all want to see a video, Kayla? Say stop.
But shut the fuck up. But okay, what's another one? Bro, in that piano class, dog, I swear that was the best class, and that was our last period of the day.
Even it was the last period of the day, but it was the best period of the day because you know why? Because everybody after lunch, everybody is rowdy. Yeah. Everybody is like in the morning before lunch, everybody like well, some of them was like chill. Others like us. Well, she was probably like chill in the morning. I was hyper as heck. I used to talk all the time. I did. I always got my seat switched. Like my seat was everywhere around the class.
When I tell you I did nothing in that fucking piano class, first of all, we had a teacher that could barely speak fucking English. Mr. Schaefer nigger. I mean, Mr. Schaefer. No, that's not his name.
Mr.
I don't fucking know.
Mr.
Travis. I don't know. But
I don't know.
Like he was. You could tell he was from a different country because.
But man had a pop melon. Have you seen a dude? Have you seen
the
man look just like him?
Yes, bro.
But he didn't have that white feature. He has like a Italian or not even Italian, like overseas look.
I think it's but you could tell he old.
Yeah, he was old. He used to be like, Kayla, sit down. Why you so loud? She used to be so loud. Like, she was OC. Say hey, Nana. She used to be so loud. Like, even when he was talking, he would do this joint. When he was talking, when he was talking, she was talking, he'll hit this. And Kayla would go, like, why would you do that? I used to be like,
he was like, do you want to leave now? I was like, fuck. And he would never let nobody go to the motherfucking bathroom.
Oh, no, because Blake. It was because of Blake, bruh. Blake would take freaking 10 years to use the bathroom.
That's because the people that was in the other orchestra room, like, it was like all of our people that we messed with was all over there. So if we were asked to go to the bathroom, we would go to them. Like, right. You know? So it was never like...
And the teacher was cool about it, too. Yeah. We used to sit in there.
We really did. And then I think that one time... I think... What was it? What happened? Oh, yeah.
You fell off the chair.
I did? Oh, yeah. Because of your dumbass. But nah. So one day, I think it was the end of the day. Like, everybody used to be riled up at the end of the day. Like, when the announcements came on, like, we talking over the announcements.
And then we used to ask questions like, what'd he say? Like,
right. And he was like, well, maybe you need to be quiet. You need to be quiet. I'm like, so? We about to go home. And he was like, y'all would never know if y'all would miss y'all bus. Because y'all not listening. I used to be like, shut the fuck up. And then I get outside like, where my bus?
Like, oh my gosh, so in our class, it was Blake and Kyvan. They used to sit next to these Spanish boys. This one time... The Spanish boy was talking in Spanish, but he was looking at Blake. And Blake said, what the F you talking about? He was like, say it to my face. Say it in English. So we're all like, what is going... Because they sat across from us.
But they was like over there.
Yeah, so we're sitting like, what the heck is he talking about? Blake got up and started pulling up his pants. You know how boys fight? They pull up their pants. And they was like, Blake, go outside. He was like, nah. And we was like, me and Kayla and our whole crew was laughing.
Oh, yeah. That's when we had to partner up. Mm-hmm. And I was with you, Kana, Miranda, all the time.
Yeah. Your partner was, I
think it was Miranda.
Yeah, your partner was Miranda. My partner was Kana. And then it was Fatia and that thing. But, but yeah. Now what else?
Oh,
have you got suspended?
No, not from there. Oh, yes, I did. I got suspended. Bruh, you know why I got suspended? Because it was these boys. And I'm going to say y'all name because I don't give a fuck. So it was fucking Gio, fucking Larry, skinny ass Larry. What's his name?
William or no?
No, William ain't make fun of me. It was just Larry and Gio. Okay, so I had a big ass crush on Gio. Like I was trying to get Gio for the longest. I was like, and then me and Gio had a math class together, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get Gio. Like I'm gonna get him. Like,
Obsessed.
I was obsessed. I was like, how the fuck all these ugly bitches getting him, and then there's me. You're ducking me, like that fat nigga. All right. So anyway, I walked. I think we already had class, and it, like you know how like we it was a. It was a math. No, it wasn't a math class. Yes, it was. It was a math class, and like we would like switch.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, we was about to switch or whatever. So this nigga was running his mouth. Gio was running his mouth, just talking out the side of his neck. And there goes Larry, hype man ass. And I was just like, all right. So I was getting mad. Like I was like, y'all dead ass serious right now? Y'all about to just make fun of me? And so he was just running his mouth. So I was like, all right. I turned around and I kicked my foot back and I kicked Gio in his dick. I dead ass kicked Gio in his dick. And this nigga fell. Like, he was like, And I was like, oh, Gio, are you okay? I was like, Gio, get up. I said, Gio, stop playing. Like, he was like, and then the teacher came over and was like, what happened? And then Larry snitching ass was like, she kicked him in the balls. She kicked him in the balls. And I was like, oh my God. And then she took me out the classroom. And she was like, why did you kick him? I said, because he was making fun of me. So I had to go to the office. And then Miss Tassel was like, well, why did you kick him? I said, because he was making fun of me. What point did y'all understand? He was making fun of me. So I retaliated, because I got mad. God damn. So then, goddamn, he was like, no, she said, well, we're going to have to suspend you, right? I was like, yeah, I know. So on the paper, when I was reading the paper, there was like, student was talking about Kayla. So Kayla kicked him in the groin. Are you serious? So I got suspended for kicking him in his dick.
Let me tell you how I got suspended. I got suspended 2 times in freaking middle school.
At Ribbon?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It's because I fought somebody. But the first time was because, okay, so there's this boy named, what's his name? Ignacio, something like that. And people call him Nacho. I don't think that's his name, but I don't know. People call him Nacho. He was Spanish. And then Devin was like, my brother, he was like, hey, you know what? I'm thinking I want some nachos because your name is Nacho.
What the fuck?
And Mans got mad. He was like, I'm going to see you after school. Mind you, I didn't know he was about to fight. Mind you, Devin, at this age, Devin cannot fight for nothing.
Devin still can't.
Devin's a punk.
Devin
He was a punk. But, So then he was saying something. So after school, everybody's like, oh, your brother's about to fight. Your brother's about to fight. I'm like, who's he about to fight? So I'm outside. So I see Nacho pushing him. Devin pushes him back. So they get over on the side. And all of a sudden, I see Nacho go, boop, boop, boop. Devin hit this joint. Right? I don't know. Big sister instincts came in, bro. Like, I don't even know. Bro, when I tell you I ran over them, I was like, pow, 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 pow. And they said, he was like this, right? And they said when I hit him, I made his nose bleed because he was bleeding. But to be honest, I felt like I wasn't even punching that hard, to be honest. And so then, Devin's still laying on the floor. I'm walking, right, like he was laying on the floor. I'm walking home. Like, I forgot all about Devin. I'm walking home with my friends. They like, oh yeah, Heaven, oh yeah. I'm like, stop playing with my brother. Stop playing with my brother. Stop playing with my brother. Like, I'm like, at this point, I'm mad. Like, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna dog him. Like, I'm like, my little brother over there is sweet. Sitting down. I was like, Devin, get up. Like, Devin like this. But he wasn't even knocked out. He like this underneath his arm, looking at us like this. I'm like, what? You know what he told me? Guess who? Letitia stayed with him. Letitia. That's why me and Letitia, we're like cool some ways. Sometimes we're not. But Letitia stayed with him. She stayed with him. Letitia and Maya stayed with him. They walked him in the thing. That's when I think Letitia ran and come get me, or somebody came got me. They were like, Devin's still at the school. I walked in. Devin had an ice pack. And I'm like, okay. And they were like, what you do? I was like, I was sticking up for my brother. Then I got suspended for 3 days. Then me and Stick, because I really don't like saying his name. Stick was talking about my cousin. You know Tabitha and Tiana?
Yeah.
They're my cousins. But
the one that kicked Sakara?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So Stick was going around saying he was popping Tabitha's cherry. Me being I didn't know what popping cherry was for real. I didn't know what that was. But yeah, so I'm like, what is popping a cherry? Like, I'm thinking it's a real cherry. Like, I was so stupid when it came to sexual stuff back then. And and like, I think it was one day I was like, oh yeah, because Tiana was saying she was gonna beat up Jaquez. Somehow the word.
What's his name?
Oh, dang it. Oh, anyway, it doesn't matter. Jaquez. So then Tiana. So somehow, well, me and these people are cool. Me and Jaquez are not cool, but me and Tiana and Miriam and Yusra are cool now. We're all cool. But somehow the word got switched around. Miriam was like best friends with Jaquez, Yusra's Miriam's sister. They were all cool. Somehow, somewhere, somebody switched up the word that said Heaven wanted to fight Jaquez. What do I look like fighting Jaquez? I have no beef with him. I'm repping on my friend because my friend said she was going to do it. So, next thing you know, guess who's in this problem too? Letitia's in this one too. Instigating.
Like her goddamn ass always do.
Right. So she was like, so she was like, yeah, she was like, Heaven, you're gonna fight? I was like, to be honest, I was like, I don't know. I really didn't want to fight, to be honest. I was like, I don't want to have to beat up another 6th grader. I thought it was something. But after that first fight, my head was sliced as mug. I was like, I don't want to have to beat up another 6th grader because I'm in 7th grade. Like, I'm thinking 7th grade is all that, right? So then after school, I don't know. I don't like when girls do that, when they push the other girl into the person, you know?
No.
I don't like that. When she did that, I went like this, right? And then Letitia was like, look at her. She's not playing. She's not playing, Miriam. She's not playing. And she was like, Miriam was like, so you said you wanted to fight Jaquez? I said, I did not say that. Tiana said it. Mind you, Tiana and Tabitha left. They left. No, Tabitha wasn't even coming to school for she didn't come to school for like a whole month. So freaking Tiana left. She left me. Devin left. My cousin left. So I'm there by myself with nobody there. Like, not my best friend, not nobody. My ex-boyfriend's there, and it's like all of us all together. I'm like, who said? I said, nobody wanted to fight Jaquez. I said, I have no beef with Jaquez. I said, that was Tiana. Nobody was listening to what I was saying. They was going off of what whoever said, whatever. So I was like, you know what? So we both started walking up, right? It was like some freaking anime type stuff.
You fought Miriam?
Yeah.
You beat her up?
No.
She beat you up?
Yes, she jumped me. With Yusra.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Yo, now I want to fight.
So we was so it was like some anime stuff. So we're walking, right? Walking. Then we started running. I don't know why we started running. It was like some freaking Clash type stuff. And when she jumped up, like we both jumped. But then I think when she jumped, I fell. But why would I fall? I fell, bruh. And so she went like this. So then I'm on the floor. I'm trying to get up, like the way she had. Then no, look, Yusra had me like this. Mind you, I had cornrows. Yusra had me like this, so I couldn't get up. So Letitia runs, and Letitia steals somebody. She punches somebody. Letitia punches somebody to get them off of me. Then also, I hear my cousin, because I'm on the floor. I'm trying to get up. My cousin picks up Miriam, slams her.
Period.
Slams her. Like, my cousin's a freaking man. She slams her. Miriam lip bust. I'm telling you, blood is all over Tenacia's jacket. And so, that's when I get up, and I'm on top of Miriam. And I'm like, at this point, Miriam's on the floor, so I'm on top of her, so I'm dogging her, right? So then everybody was like, "Oh no, Heaven jumped me." No, y'all jumped me first. So when my cousin Letitia comes, then everybody jumps me.
It was supposed to be on 1-on-1,
right?
You jumped in, so her.
So then I was like, "Okay, round 2 tomorrow," because I was like, "No," because y'all just got me messed up. Round 2 tomorrow. So I'm walking down. So then all of a sudden I hear Sebastian running. Sebastian running from the top of the hill because we saw Mr. Harris. Remember the security officer coming up. So we saw Mr. Harris. So we're running. And then I was like, round 2 tomorrow. Sebastian's like, round 2, right? No, Sebastian's with them. But then he runs down to me and my ex-boyfriend, somebody else, and we're walking home. So he was like, oh, they said they about to come right now. I said, what's up? So I'm on the sidewalk. So I walk in the middle of the street because right now I know my friends right there, right? Yeah. So I'm like in the middle of the street. I'm like, what's up? My uncle come. He, get in the car. So I get in the car. So he's like, so he's driving. Mind you, this car is slow as a mug, but it's slow. So next thing you know, Snagger comes to my freaking door. She's like, so my uncle opens up the door. She was like, does Heaven live here? He was like, no. Who's Heaven? I'm sitting there like this. Let me get out. Let me go out. You know what she gonna say?
What?
There's a basketball game today. We want Heaven to come to the basketball game with us.
Who's us, bitch?
Mind you, if Snagger was my friend, she would have jumped in instead of Letitia. Because I was closer to her than I was Letitia.
Right.
She didn't jump in or nothing. So then that's when Miriam and Yusha and... No, not Letitia, but Miriam and Yusha went around to houses. And they kicked somebody's door in. The door fell on the man's couch or something. I don't know how the couch was by the door. Man got his shotgun. Got in his car and chased all the kids. He was about to shoot them. Mind you, his daughter was on the couch. Next day, I'm in class. Oh, no, I was in first. Oh, no, it was 4th period with Mr. What's his name? We had Mr. Yes. Remember, they was like Heaven to the security office? And everybody was like, oh
yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, bruh, when I tell you, so I'm like, bruh, I know. Like, so I'll walk in. I see Miriam. I see Yusra. I see Letitia. I see all of them. And I'm sitting there like this. And she was like, they were like, mind you, we had a meeting with the cops. They called the cops. We had a meeting with the cops. The cops said to put all of us, my cousin, put Letitia, put Miriam, put Yusra, put me all on probation for 9 months. We was on probation for 9 months. If we would have gotten any more trouble, we would have been sent in the juvenile joint. So
I got put on probation.
Yes, we was on probation. We was accused of assault and battery. Yes.
Oh, fuck no.
My aunt cursed out the cop. She was like, no, they said, oh, they could go back to class now, right? That's why I didn't come back. They was like, they could go back to class now. Mom was like, no, they're not going back to class. Mind you, they said, but they gave us 3 days out. You know how many days? My aunt kept us out a week. She was not playing with them. And she cursed Miss McGee out. Miss McGee was sitting there stuck.
Stuck as shit.
She was like, and you listen to these white people. This is why, she was like, this is why black people have problem with black people now, because you want to kiss these white butts. And I was just like,
bro, because I was like, where the fuck is Heaven at? Like, I was like, where the fuck did she go? And then and that's when they was like, they called to the security office, she's not coming back. I was like, yo, what the hell?
Yeah, I think somebody brought up my book bag or something, because I didn't take my book bag. Somebody brought my book bag up. I think it was Kana. Was it Kana? Or it was somebody?
It was Miranda.
Yeah, somebody brought my book bag, and because I actually like 4th period. Like, you don't know. It was like all the classes I had with Kayla was like my best classes because it was funny. And it was just like, I was like, damn, I'm not going to be seeing them for a week. I'm not going to see them for a week. And then, and then that's it. When we came back, we just started talking about the whole situation. And then after that, my boyfriend broke up with me. He said, we was there for 3 months. Man said,
the one that got checked on by Bug?
Ew, no. The one, no, that was middle school, not high school. No, it was the one I sent you the video of the other day. He was like,
oh, yeah.
Man, he down. He didn't even glow up. He glued down. Like, he looked better in middle school. But, He said, it's not you, it's me. I wasn't ready for a relationship. And I'm sorry, I
Fuck
kept
out of here.
Right? Why would you? He said it on a freaking piece of paper. First of all, his handwriting was trashy. I couldn't even read this thing. And then, you know what? The paper was crumbled. And my friend cursed him out. I felt bad for him after my friend cursed him out, though.
But no, though. Let me tell y'all. So, you
Should
remember...
we do a part 2? This is 34 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, so for part 2, we gotta do a part 2 like right now. So, yeah. So, we're gonna come back to y'all because this video is 34 minutes long already. So,
We gotta edit.
Let's end this. But part 2 coming up.
Part 2.
Yes!